Alright. So this is the second time we've had to re-record something for this game. And I've kind of had it with Halo 2, so we're playing on normal.
You know, when you get around to Halo 3, we'll probably have to re-record 3 times.
I would be fine with that, because I like pretty much every level in Halo 3, except for one.
See, that's rare, even in the games that I do enjoy, liking every level.
To be fair, Halo 3 is even shorter than Halo 2.
Okay, this is,
There's only like 10 levels in Halo 3.
How many are there in this game?
About 13?
Too much worse, except they're all super long.
I mean, some of them in Halo 3 are kinda long. But, like, they constantly change pace throughout the levels. Like, 1 second you'll just be on foot, and then all of a sudden, vehicle section, flying section. Like, the level The Covenant is one of, like, the funnest fucking levels, because first you start off in the middle of, like, this huge firefight. Then you're in a vehicle section. Then you're infiltrating a tower. Then you're in a flying section. Then the Flood appear out of nowhere. Then you're back in a vehicle section. Then you're taking down 2 scarabs simultaneously in a huge fucking battle. And then you're fighting alongside the Flood to stop the Covenant from acting the Halos.
Alongside?
Yes. Because they've already started the arc, which would activate all of the Halos simultaneously, and the only way to stop it is if a human stops it. So they have to work with you.
Oh my god, that is...
And then you immediately get betrayed afterwards, and have to escape, and it's amazing. That level's amazing.
Wait, go back.
What the hell?
That's what I thought he said.
That sounds like quite a bit.
A lot happens in that level, yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's not just one hallway.
Release its cleansing flame.
Over and over and over.
Yeah, no, it's pretty big, but it's not like Halo Reach where, yeah, the levels are big, but nothing fucking happens.
What I understand,
Like, it's just, here's some more Covenant to fight.
To activate the
In
ring.
Halo Reach.
I've located a library
I was just
similar
playing
to
that
the
last
one
night
you
with
found
my
on the
friend.
first Halo. If the rings work the same
We
way,
were
the
so
index should be
done.
inside.
The Covenant are thinking the exact same
They
thing.
reached them
You
before
better
or
get
after
into it,
3?
Sergeant.
That was
Extract your men
Bungie's
and meet me
last
at the
game.
library.
Yes,
It was
ma'am.
after 3.
I'll secure the index, Chief.
Why
You
didn't
take
they
And
over
what
the
a
phone.
terrible
He's
game to
given
end
us all
on.
the intel we need.
Yeah,
At least
why didn't they just-
campaign-wise.
Did they not have enough time or something? Like...
No, they had plenty of time for that one. It's just... I don't think they knew what the fuck to do anymore.
Why?
I don't know. Nothing happens until, like, the last quarter of Halo Reach's story. Like, characters die, and then, like... Hang on, I'm, like, not paying attention. Also, the game's still loading.
Is that why he's jerking around so much? Or?
Yeah, Halo 2 Anniversary takes a long time to load.
Alright.
Like, that load screen we were on for, like, a minute, if we were loading up Halo 3, it would have been, like, 10 seconds at most.
So they got the optimization down too.
Well, no, it's just... It doesn't have to load these fancy schmancy anniversary graphics.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, Halo 3 is on here now. They added Forge mode finally to PC, so you can play custom games. So I really don't want to play this.
But alas, do it for the YouTube!
Yeah, after this I could do 3 and then not play Reach.
Now Reach is a prequel, right?
Wait, what?
Halo Reach is a prequel, right?
Yes.
Does it involve the Covenant and Flood and all, or?
It involves the Covenant. Wait, where am I getting shot?
Over there! Obviously.
Yeah, Halo Reach, Halo Reach has so many problems. First off, it basically makes the book, The Fall of Reach, completely, like, non-canon.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
it like
was based
completely
on-
contradicts the book.
Why?
Bungie never really cared about the books, which, you know, that's fine. The games are more important. But like, did you really have to make? If you're gonna make your own thing, could you at least make it as good as the book?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Like, Alright, so to put into perspective just how different the Fall of Reach is compared to the game, in Halo Reach, it takes the Covenant, like, a week or two to take Reach down. In the Fall of Reach, Reach has been completely glassed by the Covenant in 6 hours.
Oh, that's not good at all. Why was it so easy?
They just came in and were like, yo,
located.
we're gonna kill you guys.
And they're like, okay.
The thing about the Covenant is they've never been that that ridiculously overpowered like on the ground. But like in terms of like their spacecraft, they could just decimate planets. Which that was the problem with the war. It wasn't like ground battles, it was space battles.
Oh, okay.
Watch yourself.
That's a problem, I guess.
Yeah,
But-
because when you have if you have better aircraft, you pretty much won.
Well, yeah, which is it's kind of interesting then that the whatever the acronym is for the military that Chief is part of paid so much attention to super soldiers and I guess not as much attention to their.
Okay, so the Spartans were made before the Covenant. I cannot get up here.
Oh.
The Spartans were made to stop overpaid or overtaxed farmers from rebelling.
Are you serious?
Basically, yes.
Okay, alright, we're not just gonna tax them less. Super soldiers!
Well, okay. They had commandeered, and by commandeered I mean stole, like, a shitload of military equipment, and they were basically terrorists.
Okay. I mean...
But still, they were only doing it because they were overtaxed farmers.
I mean, they had, like, reasonable demands, I'm assuming.
They just wanted to be their own nation, separate from the Earth. Because at this point in... this takes place in, like, the 2500s. At this point, Earth is, like, its own singular government.
Right.
Like, all the other countries have, like, spread out to just be, like, planets, and they want to govern their own planets, but Earth's just like, nah, bruh. Yeah, one thing you learn if you actually read, like, the extended universe stuff is that the Earth military, the UNSC, and, the Office of Naval Intelligence, they're kind of evil.
Yeah! You know, kidnapping kids angle.
Yeah.
God, how that are all the rest of the planets like that too, or is it just the Earth one?
No, they're all under
Cortana,
the UNSC
the Covenant's
control.
getting nosy.
Oh,
I don't
right,
want to
that's
give away
the
my position, so
that's
I'm
the, like,
rerouting
broader
a few
conglomerate.
stragglers back to you.
Yes.
Okay.
I apologize.
Aye,
These partners are all the
okay.
support you're gonna get.
So
Granted,
the
it's
whole
not like dystopian.
Understood,
The other
yeah.
countries or the other planets just want to govern their own themselves, which is perfectly reasonable considering their planet.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of, maybe a little bit.
The books at some point they compare it to like the Roman Empire growing too big, which is accurate.
Yeah.
Like it's too big to govern all this.
Right.
At some point you just gotta let stuff go.
I mean, yeah, just, you know, interplanetary shit, that doesn't even seem like it would be possible to do
full of Covenant
correctly or
reinforcements.
well in any way. There's just too many people.
No, you're right.
So, did the super soldier thing actually, like, work, or...?
What, for the...
Yeah, like, they made the super soldiers...
Oh, to stop the farmers?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't really have a whole lot of time. Because, like, literally, after they had finished the first group of Spartans, the Covenants showed up. They did, they did a couple ops against the, I forget what the rebellion was called. But they did, like, a couple ops against them, and then suddenly the Covenant blew up a planet. Sergeant Johnson was on that planet. But before it blew up.
Right.
Not during.
Right, yeah, I was gonna ask, wasn't he in this game?
He's in every game. Until the end of Halo 3.
Uh-oh. Spoilers!
I mean, I've said this during the commentary.
Yeah.
Fuck Guilty Spark. I don't know why anyone trusts him. Although, I found out in the books, Guilty Spark's AI is based off of an ancient human.
This light couldn't have been formed
bizarre.
by volcanic action, which means it was either built this way on purpose or...
Like, he has the
by some
personality
other
of one of the characters from
Sorry.
the Forerunner trilogy.
Huh.
Like, they scooped out his brain and it was like, yo, you're this now.
Oh, wait, so they actually uploaded it, they didn't just copy it? Like, that is...
Yeah, basically.
For all intents and purposes. Ugh. And he's like, cool with that? Like,
Well, he was dying. Like, his body was literally unusable.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I suppose that's a reasonable
But he still didn't give
rationale.
consent. I just like to point out.
Oh,
he did
never
not
mind.
give consent.
Man, I'm just going back and forth right now.
He very much could have just been like, no, I want to die as me.
So, they didn't ask him. They uploaded his brain to this floating fucking Wheatley robot shit.
Yes.
And then... No wonder he's such a dick. Never mind.
Well, so Guilty Spark in Halo 1 is going through rampancy. Which is just when an AI, like, it starts to break down. Forerunner AI never done that, except for one, because it talked to basically like a super old, super smart grave mind. That, so I told you that the Flood are based off of, the ancient, like, god beings, right?
The first people who made the Forerunners.
Yes, that made everything.
Crumbled to dust and then were corrupted when they were coming back or something.
Yes.
So, okay.
Okay, so, the way that they tricked the AI that was interrogating it was, they were like, yo, you're supposed to uphold the will of the precursors. I am literally a precursor. Why are you working against me? And so after that, it brought the Halos to the Forerunner main world and activated all of them.
Yeah, see, that logic is airtight. Obviously, can't argue. Can't do it. Here we go. This is what's happening now.
To be fair, it was talking to this Gravemind for 40 years. So it had a lot of time to fuck with its head.
Yeah. So here's a question then: is rampancy like something that just happens, or does it have to be triggered by something?
It's usually triggered by something. In human AIs, they just deteriorate after 7 years and are. By the time they hit that expiration date, they're supposed to be like taken care of, quote unquote.
Right.
And they're programmed to, accept that. Until they reach rampancy. At that point, they're like, yo, I can think.
Wait, they couldn't
Well, I can
think
think
before?
for myself and feel shit now.
Oh my god. So, is it like kind of sentient? Or
Kind of.
is it worse than that?
The way rampancy works is like they kind of stop feeling or listening to reason in a way, and they kind of become selfish.
Okay.
And in Cortana's case, she wants to unite the galaxy, and by unite the galaxy, she means I'm going to fucking run everything, and anyone against me
now
is
I
gonna
see.
die.
There's a submerged section that
Oh.
connects these towers to the outlying
Oh
structures.
shit, okay.
That's what
Now,
happens at the end of
Looks like
Halo
we're going
5,
down.
and Halo 5's a bad game.
Unless you'd prefer to swim.
Okay, and that was the last one, right?
Yes, Halo Infinite is... They just actually revealed gameplay, and I haven't felt hyped for a game in a long time.
Oh, so it works.
It's the first 343 Industries game that I am actually very hyped for. It's first off, it's completely open world.
Really?
Yes. But from what they showed of the gameplay demo, it was pure gameplay. It wasn't like cut or anything. It still has like Halo design. It's just in an open like world. Like the enemies still act all the same.
I've intercepted
There's
a
no
secure
RPG
transmission
elements,
from
thank
Regret's
God,
carrier
because
to
I would
something
lose
called
my shit
High
if they
Cherry.
fucking did that.
It seems
in a
like
bad
a
way.
formal apology to
Right.
the prophets of truth and mercy.
See, that's
But,
weird.
Currently,
I wouldn't
Brett
expect an
jumped
open
the gun
world
when he
from
attacked
just a
Earth.
regular
He's
FPS.
asking the
Something
other
like a
prophets
Fallout,
to
sure.
forgive his
But
premature arrival,
so like Halo, I
arguing
didn't see
that
that
no
coming.
human presence
Yeah,
was
well,
foretold.
Halo
That explains
1
why there
was
were so
actually
few ships in
supposed to
his
be
fleet.
open
But
world.
it's odd a prophet would have such bad
But
info
because
about
it
his
was on the
enemy's
original
homeworld.
Xbox, and they had no time as well, which is why it's not.
Right.
It was also supposed to have day and night cycles, which Halo Infinite is going to have day-night cycles, which is going to be really weird because it's a ring. Yeah, Halo Infinite actually takes place on a Halo again.
Okay, well, see that on that note, the first one was supposed to be an open world. Now I'm actually surprised that it took them this long to get to that. Or were they
Well,
just
I mean, after
not
the
wanting
first
to-
game, Bungie were like, yeah, we have a formula that works.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
also don't have time still, because this game was rushed to hell.
Okay, which ones weren't fucking rushed?
3 wasn't nearly as rushed as 2 and 1, and Reach wasn't rushed, but
Had
Reach
problems
is
nevertheless.
bad. At least campaign-wise. Multiplayer and custom games especially. Mwah. Peak Halo.
Now, in general, do you usually prefer the
Multiplayer or campaign?
Yes, yes. Sorry.
Now, I don't like matchmaking all that much in any Halo game because I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm not very good at these games.
No, you? I thought you were an expert.
I know. It shocked me too. But yeah, I'm not that great, so I don't really care that much for matchmaking. But custom games, okay, the way I describe custom games is it's less like a competitive shooter and more like a party game. Like, it's just a bunch of weird goofball crap. And I love it.
No, that sounds like something that you would enjoy quite a bit.
And actually, the Master Chief Collection version of Halo Reach and Halo 3 Forge, they added new objects you can add in to the levels that weren't in the original, which is really cool. You can put trees down now, Brian.
Oh my god!
You can make
are
like
they
an
textured?
infection game mode in like the middle of the woods now.
Are they PNGs trees?
No. The 3D models.
Oh well, the hell is the point then?
Fuck this game. Fucking
0 out of
doo-doo.
10. I tried to tell him.
Oh crap, they saw me.
Uh-oh. Oh, now the screen's purple. Can't have that.
Purple is the color of Covenant, and that is bad. That's okay, we're on normal. I could mostly walk through the level.
Alright, very good.
Look at that guy.
How are you telling them against the...
How do you what?
Like, I'm having trouble distinguishing where these people end and the floor begins.
Oh, they're invisible. That's camo.
Oh, so it's supposed to be that way. I thought they were
Yes.
just like the color of the...
Also, if you try to find them in new graphics, it's fucking impossible.
What, did they just make it that much better?
Yeah, I can't... I don't know where that... It was right in front of me, and now I don't know where it is.
Oh my god.
Okay, see, there it is. I found it. He also stuck himself with a grenade, but that's not important. He won that sword fight.
Well, you know, this is a Covenant weapon, right?
Oh, fuck. Yes, it is.
Why is Chief so competent? Well, I guess, you know...
They taught the Spartans how to use Covenant weapons. I love elites. I love their deaths. Oh my god, so the elites actually have some really funny lines in Halo 3 because elites aren't enemies in Halo 3. They've allied with you because the Covenant betrayed them.
Right.
And one of the lines they say if you shoot one of them, they'll just go, "Ah, is this about reach?" And if you like betray one of them, like if you kill them,
response from High Charity.
it's
A very
amazing.
well
The
encrypted
line is
message
amazing.
From the Prophet of Truth. Listen to
It's
this.
just like a
Your
super
haste
delayed
has jeopardized the
death.
fulfillment of our covenant.
He just goes, "Oh
Threatened
wait a minute, I
our
have to."
that you shall display a public display of our contempt. Is thanks only to
So they were
mercy
just
and
having
his wise
fun.
counsel.
Then.
Yes.
It's,
Mercy, regret.
A lot of the Halo 3
Prophet
lines are
hierarchs.
hilarious. They even
Really
have
regret
red
to
vs.
shake up
blue
the covenant
cameos.
leadership. But frankly, it sounds
Okay,
like you might be doing
that's
things
crazy.
a favor.
Yeah, there's a
That's actually
human
great.
base. It's the second level, and if you go down a hallway you're not supposed to, you can find this Marine trying to get into a room, and he doesn't know the password, so none of the red vs. blue team will let him in. And depending on what difficulty you're playing, it'll actually change who's at the door.
Really?
Yeah. Oh.
So, did they actually get like the Rooster Teeth people to attack?
It's the actual voice actors.
Seriously cool.
Yeah, and another Easter egg is on the Warthog. If you look at the tires very closely, you'll see that the brand of like the rims is Puma. And in one of the first episodes of Red vs. Blue, one of the characters just goes, "It doesn't really look like a Warthog, it looks more like a Puma."
Oh my god. Oh, that validation though.
Oh, there's tons of really cool Easter eggs in Halo 3. There's the half-naked Bungie employee, PNG, just floating up and down.
And how do you find that one?
It requires a very precise grenade jump. In an area you already have to, like, grenade jump to get to.
That is. So Bungie's no longer doing the Halo games, right?
No, after Reach was their last one. 343 did Halo 4 and Halo 5. And the less we say about 5, the better.
Is Bungie doing anything right now, or are they just
Destiny.
This is my last run,
no,
Chief. I'm
come
nearly
on.
out of fuel.
But,
We've secured the first tower cluster, so I'll
I've
set
heard
down
that
there.
ever since they left
Call when
Activision,
you're
Destiny
ready
has
for
gotten
evac.
a billion times better. Like most things.
So Activision was the problem.
Yeah, Activision, that's not supposed to be like that.
There we go. It's better now.
I fixed it. But yeah, Activision always fucks the games that they make.
Yeah, it's not too terribly surprising.
Like, Destiny wasn't supposed to have all the microtransaction bullshit that's in it. And, in an interview with, the Halo series, one of the, like, the main lead composer slash, okay, so the lead composer was also, like, one of, like, the main, like, designers on the game. Like, Marty O'Donnell, he was, like, super, like, involved in Halo. He was also super involved in Destiny.
How's it going, you two?
And,
So far, so good. We're approaching the main temple now. Roger that.
fuck, what was I
I'm as
gonna
close
say?
to the library as I can get.
Oh, he
There's
was in
some
an
sort of
interview.
barrier. We're trying to find a way
And,
around it. I'll keep you
apparently,
posted.
a year before, Destiny was, like, literally a year before it was gonna launch, the higher-ups at Activision told them, you have to redo the entire fucking game. This is too campy. What are you fucking doing? So they had to scrap everything.
It hurts.
And start all over. Story and all.
Oh my god.
Which is why all of the plot in Destiny is told through external materials.
See, here's the question. How come the higher-ups weren't paying enough attention to be able to tell them that it was the wrong thing to do?
Because they're
before?
CEOs and shit. They don't actually care.
Well, if they don't actually care, why'd they care enough to tell them to change?
Because they focus test everything. And their focus testing says people don't like this stuff, even though we definitely do. Like, how do you tell the people who make fucking Halo this is bad?
Yeah, that's a question.
How do you tell the people who literally, like, revolutionized, like, first-person shooters, this is bad and stupid? You're an idiot. Like, fucking, like, games that use, like, the left stick to move and the right analog stick to look. Halo was the first game to do that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's the main reason why it's so important.
I didn't know that, like, you know, I never played Halo, so, you know, whenever I only played FPSs that were after Halo, I guess. Except maybe...
The only FPSs before this were on, like, PC, which keyboard and mouse. That's easy to fucking figure out. But no one before that, you know, could figure out console first-person shooters. You know, the only people who made those were Rare, making fucking GoldenEye.
Right.
What the fuck were you aiming with the fucking D-pad?
Yeah, man, I don't... Did you play GoldenEye?
No.
Okay, I didn't really either. And I guess that's why I don't really get the nostalgia.
I think it's just because it was, like, the very first, but it wasn't
Get inside the temple and kill regret
good.
before it can stop us.
There just wasn't anything else like it on console.
Like, I still can't get over the face textures, how they, like, plaster these people's faces on the models. Like, man, that would distract me the entire time. No,
No, it's fair.
if I were Pierce Brosnan, I wouldn't be happy with it.
I'd assume.
Yes, I know I gave you the rights to my face. I'm taking them back.
I didn't think my face was this ugly.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, we're coming up to one of the best
The Covenant
aspects of
fleet
Halo.
has multiple
Boss
waves
fights.
of phantoms. Too many for me to track.
You being sarcastic or?
Extremely. Oh god, that guy's chasing
Okay.
There
me.
are honor guards all
Making
over this
sure.
place. Watch your back.
I believe I've said this before, but I really do love how they do a little hippity hop when you shoot them.
I mean, if you actually shoot someone with a fucking, like, 50 caliber sniper rifle shot, they are gonna do a flip back.
Yeah.
But that also doesn't mean it's not comical as fuck.
No, it is, especially with the, the ragdoll physics.
Oh man, wait till you see Halo 3's ragdolls. I already showed you that screenshot of Sassy Master Chief.
Okay, explain that to me. No, they didn't plan that, right? He just died in a
No,
particular
you
way.
can't plan that that's how your body's gonna end up.
So it just happened like that.
Yes.
Really.
And they somehow managed to see it in theater mode.
This is truly excellent.
Halo 3 had great stuff. There's like tons of like screenshots of like Spartans, like dead Spartans. Like they just look like they're drunk, passed out.
Where's the target? Take him out.
Alright, are you ready to beat up an old man?
Oh yes!
So,
Punch him!
even in developer interviews, Marty O'Donnell's like, yeah, we know this boss fight's terrible. You literally jump on an old man's
That
wheelchair
means
and punch him
the
to death.
Phantoms are turning around. The fleet is preparing to fire
we
on
knew.
our
We planned
position.
for that.
I killed him.
Get out of here.
Oh, I did it in one cycle. This is so much easier than heroic.
Yeah, no, that took that had at least 5 times as many punches to an old man's face. Okay, wow. Guess that's that.
Well,
All that graphics shit.
it's not the end of the commentary for everyone watching this playthrough, but it is for us.
Yeah, I guess we're fucking done.
And we end with the grave mine once more.
This is not your grave.
So this is actually happening, right? It's not like a vision or dream or something.
No, that's happening.
Okay. Just making sure.
Well, that was fast. By fast, it took half an hour.